When Netflix released Wednesday in November 2022, it quickly became a global phenomenon. Within its first week, the series broke records, surpassing many of the platform's biggest titles in viewing hours. Across social media, scenes from the show spread rapidly, inspiring discussions, fan art, and trends. This raises a key question: why did Wednesday resonate so strongly with audiences of different ages, cultures, and viewing habits? This video will explore the multiple factors contributing to the show's widespread appeal, including its use of nostalgia, its performance-driven central character, its visual style, its narrative structure, and the cultural themes it engages with. The Addams Family has existed as a piece of popular culture for nearly a century, originating as a single-panel comic strip in The New Yorker in 1938. It was later adapted into a 1960s television series, multiple films in the 1990s,
Death to the enemies of the people of the Republic,
animated adaptations,
You know what that does to me?
and a stage musical. Wednesday builds on this legacy while reimagining it for a modern audience. Instead of focusing on the entire family unit, the series centers on Wednesday Addams herself, expanding her into a complex protagonist rather than a supporting character. This combination of the familiar and the new was crucial. Longtime fans recognized the character and her macabre sensibility, while new audiences were introduced to her through a contemporary lens. The series avoids becoming a mere nostalgia project by presenting Wednesday in new settings, with new conflicts, and with a deeper emotional arc. A significant factor in the show's reception was Jenna Ortega's portrayal of Wednesday. Ortega delivers a performance that is highly controlled, with minimalistic facial expressions, precise diction, and deliberate stillness. Her choice not only to blink during certain scenes became a widely discussed detail, contributing to the character's unsettling yet magnetic presence. Ortega's approach also integrates subtle vulnerability into Wednesday's personality. While she remains sharp-tongued and emotionally guarded, there are brief moments, particularly in interactions with Enid, her roommate, or during confrontation with her parents, that reveal emotional depth. This layered portrayal allowed audiences to engage with Wednesday, not only as a source of dark humor, but as a complex individual navigating identity, isolation, and belonging. The performance appealed to a broad demographic. Younger viewers connected to her outsider status, while older viewers appreciated the disciplined craft of Ortega's acting. The visual identity of Wednesday plays a central role in its appeal. Directed in part by Burton, the show reflects his signature Gothic sensibilities: dark palettes, high contrast lighting, and ornate, slightly surreal set design. Nevermore Academy is a prime example. The architecture blends Victorian and Gothic revival elements, with interiors that balance shadowy tones against occasional bursts of color. This not only creates an immersive world, but also visually reinforces the show's themes of duality, light and dark, acceptance and rejection, tradition and change. Costume design also contributes to the audience attachment. Wednesday's black and white wardrobe is consistent, helping establish her as a visual icon, while characters like Enid bring color contrast that emphasizes their difference in personality and worldview. The result is a world that is both stylized and accessible, encouraging visual engagement from audiences and fan communities. While Wednesday is often described as a supernatural teen drama, its narrative draws from multiple genres. It incorporates mystery, the season-long whodunit surrounding the monster attacks, coming-of-age drama, Wednesday's evolving relationship with peers, mentors, and family members, supernatural fantasy, the presence of outcasts with unique abilities, as well as romance subplots, the connections between Wednesday, Tyler, and Xavier. This multi-genre approach broadens the show's appeal. Viewers drawn to mystery receive consistent plot developments and clues. Those interested in character-driven drama find depth in Wednesday's gradual opening up to others. Fans of supernatural elements engage with the school's mythology and the power of its students. The pacing, ending most episodes with a reveal or a cliffhanger, also supports binge watching, a key factor in modern streaming success. Wednesday embodies the outsider archetype, a figure who refuses to conform to societal expectation and instead embraces their individuality. This has strong resonance for viewers who have experienced social alienation, or who value authenticity over assimilation. Importantly, the series does not present Wednesday as flawless. Her intelligence and determination are balanced by arrogance, mistrust, and unwillingness to ask for help. This complexity makes her more human and more relatable, even as she maintains her larger-than-life persona. In contemporary culture, where conversations around identity, self-expression, and nonconformity are increasingly visible, Wednesday serves as a figure of empowerment, demonstrating that individuality can be a source of strength rather than a liability. The show's popularity cannot be separated its presence on social media. One scene in particular, the dance at the Nevermore Raven, became a viral trend on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and on YouTube Shorts. Jenna Ortega choreographed the sequence herself, drawing eclectic influences including the 1980s Goth club footage. The virality of this scene not only attracted new viewers but created a feedback loop. People who saw the dance online were compelled to watch the shows for context, and those who watched the show often shared the scene themselves. Beyond the dance, meme culture, reaction edits, and cosplay spreads the show's imagery and quotes across platforms, sustaining interest long after the initial release. While Ortega's performance is central, the supporting cast adds significant depth to the series. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Luis Guzman provide a reinterpretation of Morticia and Gomez that is closer to the original comics than previous live-action adaptations. Emma Myers' portrayal of Enid offers a warm counterbalance to Wednesday's stoicism, making their friendship one of the most emotionally resonant elements of the show. This ensemble approach ensures that Wednesday's world feels inhabited by distinct, memorable personalities rather than being a one-character show. Wednesday strikes a tonal balance that allows it to be accessible to multiple age groups. While it contains dark themes and moments of violence, it avoids excessive gore or explicit content, making it suitable for teen audiences, while still engaging for adults. Its themes, identity, belonging, moral ambiguity, are universal enough to resonate across cultures. The mix of humor, drama, mystery allows it to cater to different viewing preferences within the same household. The show's release timing also played a role in its impact. It benefited from audience entering the holiday season, a period when many have more time streaming. Additionally, the cultural appetite for reimagined properties, combined with the rising interest in darker, moodier aesthetic in mainstream media, created an environment where Wednesday could thrive.
The test is simple. Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
In the end, Wednesday succeeded because it combined multiple strengths into a cohesive package. A familiar but reimagined character with rich cultural history, a central performance that captured both the essence and evolution of that character, a striking visual identity shaped by an established creative vision, a multi-genre narrative that encouraged both emotional investment and binge watching, a protagonist who embodies the appeal of the outsider while remaining relatable, amplification through social media that transformed moments into cultural events. The result is a series that feels both timeless and contemporary, capable of appealing to longtime fans of Addams Family while creating an entirely new generation of admirers.